I wasn't sure if I was gonna, but let's just do it. So let's see. Take a look at the Model 3. Like there was that $500 discount down to $42,990, and I didn't think this was gonna do anything to the price or to the inventory or to the demand of it. But estimated delivery dates are still showing February to March. You can easily get a Model 3 standard range relatively quickly. Model 3 performance, no changes to the estimated delivery dates as well, and really no change to like interest rates or any of that. But the one change that actually has affected this was this most recent $500 discount. I guess it seemed like that was just enough to push some of the inventory to sell more vehicles, maybe because it's a 42 instead of a 43. But inventory for the Tesla Model 3 is starting to dip down a little bit. Now we're at 164 brand new vehicles available for sale for the Model 3. This was showing like 240 or 230 yesterday. If we take a look at the inventory charts, there was a slight dip, maybe with a little increase here, down to 200 on Matt Jung's inventory chart, up a little bit to 17. So we'll come back tomorrow to see if there's any sort of dip here on it, but most likely there is. So it seems like people think, 42,990 is the price for it. I mean, also the one thing they didn't change is with the Tesla Model 3, because of this new price, the lease should be a little bit less. It should be like $339 or maybe even $329 as a lease starting price. So pretty interesting that, that recent $500 price decrease seemed to have pushed some of the inventory in the right way. Taking a look, at the lease for the Tesla Model 3, it still says, they didn't even update this. So 42,990. Let's see what the 344 or not. I mean, of course, this is a pretty hefty down payment. And of course, this doesn't factor in taxes, fees, or anything like that for your state. But the one thing, if you hadn't seen the video that we've made on this, a Tesla Model 3 standard range lease has a low APR lease financing rate of 1.72. Now, I usually don't recommend Tesla leasing because of a variety of reasons, but the biggest reason is that you cannot buy out the lease. So it's literally not your car. It is literally just a rental. You're renting it from Tesla. Whereas if you were able to buy it out at the end, you could potentially take advantage of any equity you've had for whatever that reason may be, if it's higher or lower. But 1.72% literally does not exist right now. I think the credit unions that we found recently was as low as 2.19 or 2.5% for two certain states, but 1.72%. That's not a lot at all. But so I do recommend the Model 3 lease for only one certain type of buyer. If you are someone that really wants hardware 4.0, that really wants the brand new Tesla Highland refresh version that's any day coming out, but most likely going to be at the end of this year, then it might not hurt to do like a 2-year lease because the rate does not change that much. Take advantage of this 1.72% financing, essentially rental. Drive it for 2 years, give it back to Tesla, and then get yourself into a brand new Tesla Model 3 Highland version. So basically drive this for a little bit. If you need a car now, lease it and then give it back and then get yourself into a brand new Tesla. So let me know what your thoughts on that are. But, the price discount on the Model 3 seems to be working because inventory has started to dip down just a little bit. But let me know certainly I feel like there's a lot of Model 3 owners or people with estimated delivery dates or pending orders in the queue. But let me know if you're on the fence. I certainly think the price needs to start with a 3, like 39,990 for it to be on clearance to really sell a lot of these vehicles. But who knows? Maybe another $1,000 to 41,990 would push the needle more for Tesla. So we're going to jump back to some of the comments and some of the questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description, there's a Patreon link where you can support the channel. There's a variety of benefits, so definitely check it out.